Hey everyone, it's Sue. I just wanted to show you quickly how to create a template in Post My Party. If you haven't already watched all the tutorials, I thought I would show you a couple of quick tips. So you're going to get into Post My Party. Once you've signed in, you're going to go to Templates, and then you're going to add a new template. You're going to want to name your template. So this is 2019. And I'm going to do stress-free dinners. And I'm going to create that. Now, I'm coming up with the ideas right from the Pampered Chef catalog, and the new catalog that is out. It has a bunch of dinner ideas. And so it says Sunday, it's 7 nights of meals. So I do a 4-day party. So I'm going to put 2 meals per show. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a post, and I'm going to add a picture. So the first picture I'm going to add is chicken pot pie chowder. So I'm going to search that by coming up here and going chicken pot. Here it is, chicken pot pie powder. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show the actual dish, but I don't want to show all the ingredients with the dish yet. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make this on day 1, and I'm going to decide at what time I'm going to do my 2 recipes. So my first recipe, I'm going to start it at 11 in the morning. So I'm going to say save and add a new one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that actual chicken pot pie recipe here. Hold on. And I'm going to see what is in the recipe for other products so that I can then show accessories for it. So here is the actual recipe that I'm going to show when it's time for them to do it. So it is using the rock crock, it is using the manual food processor, the garlic press, it's using the herb mill. So there's a bunch of tools. So now we're going to come back here, and we are going to go ahead and add the finished product when we're all done. So we're going to come on here, and we're going to add a couple of tools. So we're going to add the manual food processor. And you want to make sure that you have albums made up of different products on your computer so that you can easily access them. And you want to make sure that your photos are original. So you'll see that I took the stock photo from Pampered Chef, but then I put it to the border in Pic Collage so that I've got different items that look a tiny bit different to Facebook. And you can even add items to your Pinterest board for people to see. So people that are maybe following you, you might have like create a board called must-haves, must-have Pampered Chef. And we'll just add that to that board. So now we're going to add this to day 1 of our show, and we already posted at 11, so we're going to post at 11:30. And we're going to talk about the product a little bit with some engaging posts. So we need to come up here, and we need to create some things about the manual food processor. So let's see, tired of crying when chopping onions. I've got the perfect solution for you. Our 3-cup manual food processor is perfect for salsa, guac, tuna, fish with celery and onions, pesto, hummus, so much more. You can coarsely chop or fine chop your food. You have total control. The silicone base will keep it in place. No sliding around the counter. So now we're going to save and we're going to do a new one. So now we're going to do the garlic press. So we want to say something about the garlic press. So we might have a collage of the garlic press, which I do. I do have some other items in here. So I might put this, which has pot holders, scoop loop, cheese grater, and garlic press. Who has our infamous garlic press? Mine is 28 years old and still going strong. It was one of my first Pampered Chef products. I purchased years ago. For one ticket to our door prize, tell me your first Pampered Chef product you purchased. So asking a question, wanting them to engage. That is also on day one, and that is around noontime. And you can offset these so that it's not, 12:06, things like that. So you're going to go through, and then the last thing we want to do is on day one, maybe around 2 o'clock. I'm going to add some other products, but around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to give them the actual recipe. So we're showing them what we're cooking, but then we're going to show them products to cook it, and then we're going to actually give them the recipe. So the most important tool that I haven't shown them is the rock crock. So I want to do one more of that for this recipe. So this is day one, and we're going to do that probably, we'll say this will be at 3 o'clock, and I will switch the two things back, the other ingredient, because the rock crock we definitely want as being a power tool. So we're going to find the rock crock, and we're going to find a picture of it that we really like. Lots of pictures of the rock crocks. Let's see. Maybe I'll do the, trying to find, maybe there's a collection of them, or maybe I'll do it with the slow cooker stand. So, who has heard of the rock crock? This is the little black rest of your kitchen. So it's a description about that. And so now we're going to do a video. So what you want to do is you want to go to your own YouTube channel. If you don't have one of those, message me and I'll get you the video about how to create a YouTube channel. And so I'm going to go to my channel and I'm going to come up with a rock crock. So I have videos of myself using the rock crock. And so I might do, this is a 2-minute one. So I might do this. This is a strawberry shortcake. So this is like a dessert that I taught. So once you get to your, let's see. No, I'm doing other things on that. I thought that one was just the rock crock. So maybe we'll just go with this, the rock crock collection. So this is a 2-minute video. Much of the durability. And they're going to talk about it. So you're going to copy the URL, and then you're going to come back to Post My Party, and you're going to put a video link in, and you're going to click here, and you're going to copy the video link. Now, if you don't have your own YouTube channel, you can go right to the Pampered Chef one, and you can pull a video from there. And so maybe I'll post this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So now, if we go back to my template down here, you're going to see that I have the recipe and I have some accessory tools. I'm going to switch these two around, and it's easy to do that by just hitting the green button and changing the time. So instead of 3 o'clock, I'm going to put this down at 2:01, and I'm going to change it, and I'm going to go back to the template, and I'm going to move the other one that's at 2 o'clock here, and I'm going to move that to like 3 o'clock. So they're getting a post probably a couple of times, 11, 11:30, 12, and maybe I'll make this 12:30, and then 3, and then 3:30. And then I'll move on to the next recipe. Now, sprinkled within your party is recruiting and booking and information about the outlet and information about your organization if they want to join your team. So you want to make sure you add all of those in for your days, depending upon how many days you're doing your virtual party. So that's a little tour about how to do a template, and then from there you can watch the YouTube video on how to schedule a template.